Telecom gear maker Calix rides fiber to home network buildouts. Calix is the IBD stock of the day as shares of the telecom network gear maker rebound off their 21-day exponential moving average in solid volume. Calix stock belongs to the IBD Computer Networking Industry Group, which ranks 9th out of 197 groups that IBD tracks. Also in the computer networking group are Arista Networks ANET, Cisco Systems CSCO, and Digi International G. Calix is on the IBD Tech Leaders stock list, along with Arista and Digi. Arista recently topped estimates with its third quarter earnings report, and Digi stock is getting a lift from the industrial Internet of Things. On the stock market today, Calix stock rose 6.6 to close at 69.82. Calix stock has retreated 13% in 2022, outperforming the S&P 500, which is down nearly 17%. Calix stock. Fiber networks expand in rural areas. Calix's biggest growth driver has been the build-out of fiber optic wiring to homes and businesses by AT&T, Lumen Technologies, LUM, and Frontier Fiber. In addition, federal government funding for broadband projects is expected to kick in. The funding aims to end the digital divide in rural America. On October 24th, Calix reported earnings of 34 cents a share, down 3% from a year earlier, but topping estimates for 23 cents. Revenue rose 37 to $236.3 million, topping estimates of $215 million. The company forecasts fourth quarter earnings per share of 25 cents and revenue of $240 million, vs estimates of 23 cents on revenue of $218 million. With its roots in selling network access equipment, Calix restructured in 2017. Calix stock. Broadcom chip supplier. Calix shifted all research and development to software. It now resells network access gear, manufactured by other companies. Some gear uses Broadcom Avgo chips. New software offerings include Calix Cloud Data and Analytics platform that leverages network and subscriber experience data. Calix targets customer support, marketing, and operations. Calix also sells fully managed services for broadband service providers. We believe Calix Cloud will drive significant long-term upside to EPS power, and federal stimulus catalysts have yet to play out. Jefferies analyst George Notter said in a report, Notter has a buy rating on Calix stock. 21-day exponential moving average. Calix provides a very good look at the overall FTP fiber to the premises marketplace. Notter said, they have nearly 200 customers, 80% to 82% of which are Tier 2 or Tier 3 smaller service providers. From a technical view, Calix stock has rebounded off its 21-day exponential moving average. That chart line is an alternative to 10-day and 50-day moving averages. Meanwhile, the relative strength rating of Calix stock is 95 out of a best possible 99. According to IBD Stock Checkup, the best stocks tend to have an RS rating of 80 or better. The company holds a nearly tip-top IBD composite rating of 98 out of 99. Its composite rating combines 5 separate proprietary ratings into one easy-to-use rating. The best growth stocks have a composite rating of 90 or better. Calix stock. Institutional ownership strong. Calix stock owns an accumulation distribution rating of B+, indicating institutional buying of shares. The rating analyzes price and volume changes in a stock over the past 13 weeks of trading. Calix rivals include Nokia Knock and Adtran. During the coronavirus pandemic, the Federal Communications Commission rolled out a new program called the Rural Digital Opportunity Fund RDOF that replaced the Connect America Fund. Initial RDOF funding was about $9 billion. In addition, the American Rescue Plan Act provided funding to local governments to carry out critical capital projects that directly enable work, including broadband. Calix stock. Private equity firms. Also, in 2021, the Biden administration and Congress pushed through an expected $67 billion in federal broadband subsidies. That was part of the Infrastructure and Jobs Act. It includes $42.5 billion for distribution to states through the Broadband Equity, Access and Deployment Program and an additional $15 billion in the next phase of RDOF. Most analysts do not expect the bulk of federal funding to reach telecom companies until 2024 or later. Meanwhile, telecom firms are expected to increase their own capital spending in rural areas. Private equity firms have provided some funding. It's believed AT&T is in talks with private equity firms